We'll just get this out of the way, Leon. Obviously, with Connor's 3-game suspension, you saw the way everything kind of went down. What's your reaction to that?
I mean, I don't have much to say towards it. Certainly, think 3 games is a little too much for either side. But yeah, I guess we don't overly care about having our best players in the league in the game. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
You've been down that road, I'm sure, yourself too. You know, it's hard to control yourself when maybe you feel like things are being done to stop you from being elite players like you are.
Yeah, I mean, like that can get avoided. It doesn't even need to get to whatever happened at the end of the game, right? That's how I see it. That's to me clearly a penalty. He's trying to get back into the Connor doesn't want to tangle with Garland in that situation. There's 12 seconds left. Like, we're looking to score. Like, we're not looking to tangle with anybody. So, but I know I also know the game happens quick, and that's just like the refs aren't going to make the right call every single time. I understand that, but in that instance, I think that could have been avoided. But yeah.
So one of the offshoots of all this, to get away from the cross-check and who cross-checked who harder and all that stuff, one of the offshoots is we all agree that Garland tangle thing for 59 minutes in a game, it's a penalty, like right away. They always call it. It lasted for 7 seconds. But for the last 10 seconds of the game, it's not a penalty. For the last 30 minutes of 30 seconds of a game, it's not a penalty. Did you have the same questions about that the rest of us would?
Absolutely. Doesn't make much sense to me, but I'm not the guy to make these decisions. But yes, that's what I'm trying to say, right? That's a penalty. Like, again, Connor does not want to tangle in that moment with any player. He's looking to score a goal to tie this game up. So he's certainly not the guy initiating it. So, but again, these things happen quick sometimes, and there's decisions made, and that's just the way it is sometimes.
One more for me, big picture. What's come into light with the last couple of days is the fact that the superstars in the game aren't drawing penalties to the level you'd think they would. You rank 164th in the league in penalties drawn per 60 minutes played. Connor's like 250 or something. Do you feel that the Stars players, the guys that have the puck all the time, get enough attention from the referees?
Maybe not quite enough, because to me that's just common sense. It doesn't, again, make much sense. When you have the puck, guys are trying to defend, and Connor has the puck an awful lot, and more than anyone probably, right? So it should probably be more penalties called on him or the top players. But again, I've said it twice now. It's just, this game's fast, and it happens that way sometimes. So it's just the way it is.
In your experience, when McDavid isn't available for your lineup, what do you sort of sense from the other players? Does everybody kind of just galvanize a little bit and know they got to pick up a little bit more?
Yeah, I think these situations create a lot of excitement too for other guys, right? Because you're going to rely on other guys a little bit more than maybe you usually do, and I think that creates certain excitement for those individuals. And obviously, Connor takes on a lot of the offense for us, or in general his all-around game. But it's a great opportunity for other guys.
We aren't sure, what this Klingberg thing will end up being. He's going to do his best, but by nature, he is a puck-moving defenseman. When you see the organization add that player and think, if it does work out, that guy might be there passing you the puck, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm thrilled. I'm really excited. I mean, in my books, he was maybe the best offensive defenseman in his time in Dallas, and I'm aware that's a couple of years ago now, but, when you're going through injuries, that really, limits you, and sometimes it gets into the mental side of things as well. So I thought he looked really good yesterday. Of course, that's practice, but we're very excited to have him, and give him some time to get adjusted, find his game a little bit, and hopefully he can get back to what he was, and then obviously he's a weapon for us. Yeah.
When you first came over, I think it was talked about how you watched a lot of Pavel Batson videos, and he was kind of a guy that you idolized. I wonder, did you ever, at some point during that time, watch Ovechkin videos? And how would you, I'm not sure compare is the right way, but you've got a great shot. He's got a great shot. Is there a comparison the way the two of you score?
Not overly. I don't think. I think we're two completely different players. Of course, Ovi, someone that we all looked up to when we were younger, right? Like he was just a scoring machine. Is a scoring machine still. So, certainly I've looked at his game a lot and took a lot of the goal scoring mechanics or thoughts. And try to implement that, certainly, of course, but I think we're just very different.
Leon, obviously there's a task ahead of you tonight, but is it in the back of your mind at all that Vancouver rematch right around the corner?
Why?
Things going to happen at the end of the last game.
It's a scrum. Two guys are going to be out for the game anyways that will be suspended. It's two good teams that have played each other a lot lately, and looking to win a hockey game. So I don't think there's overly much to it in my books.